Well, we are preparing for the hardest trip right now against the best team. So it's a big game for us, a big game for them because it's a home game. So we're looking forward to it. I know our players will be excited, and we will come out and play hard, and hopefully we will make some shots, and if we do, we'll have a chance to win. But it's a tough place to play. Larry Shyatt has done a great job. He's got a senior-driven team, and they're good. They're led by Larry Nance Jr., arguably the #1 player in our league. Maybe not arguably. I mean, he's a terrific player. And he's responded, and I think we're all happy for that, to his ACL surgery he had last year. And they're good. They're good anywhere, but especially at home. Having won at Colorado State, having beaten Vegas 4-0, we'll probably have some teams cheering for us for a change in the league. So it's a big game for both teams. And we will be ready to play. We're in pretty good health and ready to go.
It's a shame, really, but I covered Nance's father when he was a rookie in the league.
You did?
Yeah. Quite a talent.
I remember watching the dad play, and his son is not too far away. His son is a very, very good player who has gotten better every year. Came in, wasn't sure he was good, didn't know if he could play at Wyoming. And now he knows he can play not only for Wyoming, but when he finishes from Wyoming.
Everything taken into consideration, is that the hardest place to win in the league?
It's the hardest place to get to, and now because they're very good, I think everybody will have a hard time winning up there. We have had a hard time winning there, and yet we've won. I don't know in 15 years how many times we won. I know we're not 50-50, but we've gone in and won. We've gone in with really good teams, and we've gone in with good teams and found a way to sneak out a win, but it won't be easy. A lot of factors involved, travel being one of them.
Coach, kind of the prevailing theory, if you play at that kind of altitude, is to play very, very fast and press and do what Doug Moe did with the Denver Nuggets and do what Keith Schroyer did with Wyoming, and then Fred Lang when he took over for part of that season just said, look, we're at altitude, we're going to run you off the floor. Larry Shyatt's done the exact opposite. It's slowed it down. I wonder if you could talk about that and why has that been so effective for you? Because it's really counterintuitive.
I think what he's done, he's gone in and said, here's what I want to do. He has stayed the course. I mean, I don't know how long, Larry Shyatt is a good friend of mine, and he's a really good basketball coach. And he's been doing it for a long time. So he, I'm sure, evaluated what do I have to do to win at Wyoming and acted accordingly from his standards. He makes you guard. Before, I think they're a little different this year, but the last couple years, they controlled clock and wouldn't shoot until the clock shot ran down. Now they will run and shoot quickly if it's there. They will also make you guard hard for 30 seconds, but they're not going to every time come down and have the shot clock go into red before they shoot it. They're more talented. They got more of a veteran crew, and they're winning more. But that's how he wants to play. He wants to run that motion offense that seems like everybody in the country is trying to run now. They run it better than anybody. And they make you guard side to side. They make it hard for you to keep the ball on the side. And they'll grind you up. So I'm talking out of both sides of my mouth. We can't shoot it in 5 seconds and have to play defense for 30 seconds every time. But we got to run back. Our cook will be running the length of the floor like Angelo does, and they'll throw it to him for a dunk. Or Adams will be driving it the length of the floor and scoring it for a basket. So this is a team now that I think right now they're first or second in the league in scoring, aren't they?
They're up there.
Does playing up there affect your substitutions?
what you have to do, what we've done in the past is not change our pattern, but substitute quicker. We will probably play the same guys for the same length of time, but instead of subbing at every TV timeout, we may substitute 2 minutes into the game. And we'll probably do a little bit more of that, especially early in the game.
You ever get winded up there?
I get winded just walking down the hall, so, but I think that comes with things other than altitude.
Because they're able to run the shot clock and make you guard, it usually shrinks the number of possessions in a game, and your margin of error becomes much less, doesn't it? If you're playing a team that is that aware of not taking bad shots or quick shots.
Always does. It always does, and we'll have fewer possessions than we did against New Mexico, or that we'll have Saturday against Vegas. But so will they. So you have to take care of the ball, and we've been pretty good at that, with a couple of exceptions, and we've paid when we haven't been good. The key for us must be, don't be afraid to shoot your shot, but don't take a quick, hard shot. Make those shots that are a little more difficult come with the shot clock running down, and work. And if we work hard enough, we should get good shots. So we've got to get good shots, which means you got to get a shot, take care of the ball. And then if I'm a three-point shooter and it's there, 5 seconds in, I have to be unafraid to take it.
This is you have a stretch of 4 games now where you play in the Rockies, 3 of them, and the other one UNLV at home, which is traditionally been a tough game because of the rivalry. You just talk about that 4-game stretch, and if this will kind of maybe be a season-defining, or at least a conference-defining stretch for you guys.
I'll be honest with you. I don't look too far ahead. I don't even know who we play after Vegas. I know we come back and play Vegas on Saturday.
At Colorado State.
Pardon, Colorado. We go back
at Air Force Tuesday, then at Colorado State Saturday.
Okay. Every game's hard in every league, and when you get on the road, it doesn't matter whether you're busing 20 minutes on Tobacco Road or whether you're flying and busing 2 hours to Laramie, Wyoming. Road games are hard, and you have to be on your best behavior. And usually good veteran teams find ways to put themselves in a position to win road games. We got enough veteran guys. We're playing a lot of new guys too. We're playing 2 for sure, maybe 3 true freshmen, and Angelo, who hadn't played for a year. So we got some new guys that haven't been there, and yet we've got enough veterans and 5th-year seniors that we should go up and not have huge lapses. That being said, we haven't won a road game yet, true road game. We're 0-3 in true road games. So we need to go up and say our MO is, the last few years, is we've been a good road team. And we need to do that and probably this year, the most hostile environment we'll find. I got it?
I got one more question. Coach, can you give us an update on Poli?
Poli is, he's at practice today watching. He is still in that medical maze, which a lot of us fall into, but he's had multiple doctors see him. We're still going to get another opinion from another doctor. And he has I think he has a stress test that he's going to do next week. And we'll just wait and see. It's not imminent that a decision will be made. A decision won't be made in the next 5 to 7 days in terms of what we're going to do and what he's going to be able to do.
Coach, one more over here. Shepard with 16 points in the second half against New Mexico. Great performance by him there. In your mind, did he do anything different from normal in that half, and what did he do right, to have that go so well?
I think that's the game we play. You know, you get guys that go 16 points in the first half, and the coach rants and raves at halftime, and you guard him a little bit better. Winston had 2 air balls in the first half, so they might have said let him shoot it. That being said, I thought he played as smart as he's played. He got a lot of stuff going to the rim. He has an ability to get fouled. And, you know, he's capable of being an offensive player that we really need right now. But he had a couple of dunks. He had stuff just by playing smart that he got in and around the rim that both got him baskets and to the free throw line. So, you know, Winston is someone who has he's progressed every year, but he's like a lot of guys, and like a lot of guys on our team, he's inconsistent in terms of playing that way for 40 minutes and 5 games in a row. Hopefully, he will have a 40-minute performance like we saw second half against New Mexico. He's a very talented player, and I think one thing that Winston provides for us that goes way underappreciated is his ability to move without the ball and to pass the basketball. He's by far our best passer, and he's doing things now in more tighter circles to make plays for us, more so than he had done earlier. So hopefully that'll continue also.